What the hell is going on, people? This is Periodic, and today, you see the title of the video, we are reviewing One Piece Manga Chapter 909. It literally just came out maybe 25 minutes ago. It is called Sepukku. So in case you don't know, that is pretty much harakiri, that's ritual suicide. So we're going to find out what the hell is going on. Let me make this much bigger because this picture is really small. Let's find out what the hell happens in chapter 909. The cover art is Orlumbus. I think he's like fighting the self-proclaimed Straw Hat Grand Fleet, Volume 39, Orlumbus arc. At 4 p.m., a pirate's first campaign commenced the assault. So it looks like he's attacking some kind of town, some port. I'm not really sure. You got a bunch of other ships with him. They're all attacking. It seemed like very rocky seas, but whatever. We're not paying attention to that. We have a really cool picture. All right, whatever. Okay, the New World, Master Neko Mamushi. Neko Mamushi, I always mispronounce his name. While the reverie continues, has amazing sailing skills. So where are they? They're not on Zo. As expected of the man who was on the pirate king ship. Okay, so the Ming tribe. We see the Ming tribe. I'm trying to look at who's here. So it's people that we've seen before on Zo, and the ship, even the mast, the front of it is a elephant skull type of thing. So that's really cool. As expected of the man who was on the pirate king ship. So how much longer do we have to wait here in these ruins? So are they on Wano until he comes back with Marco the Phoenix? We got told to wait here because you Gata's faces are too scary. Would our faces really scare Marco though? Probably not. There's a village here, remember? Don't move from this spot. So where are they waiting? I forgot where they're waiting. Marco the Phoenix's trivia. Marco is a former member of the Whitebeard Pirates, a crew which lost their captain at the Summit War 2 years ago. He was known as Whitebeard's right-hand man. After the death of Whitebeard, who was called Pops by his crew, Marco challenged the enemy pirate Blackbeard and was defeated by him. Currently, the remaining crew is scattered and their whereabouts are unknown. And if you guys remember, the remainder of the Whitebeard Pirates have been pretty much getting hunted by Whitebeard's son, who is a Shishibukai. I can't remember his name already. Please let me know what it is in the comments. I already forgot it. It's on like the tip of my tongue. But he's like this big, doofy looking dude with the braids and stuff like that. I heard that behind the waterfall over there, there's a cave that leads to a peaceful village. A group of warriors like us can't enter a place like that. I see, but the master's face is definitely scarier than ours. If you make him angry, that is. That's funny. His smile is cute, though. You're right. Okay, so it's showing what's in the cave. It's going beyond, and you can actually see that peaceful village, which has got something crazy must be there. It just looks like a normal village. Whoosh. So someone's hand has fire on it, and it's I believe just lit. I think it just lit the cigarette of Nekomamushi, I guess. It's probably Marco. All right, I finished treating him. He should be fine now. Dude, that big lion thing totally looks like it came from Toriko. He should be fine now, but tell him not to do anything reckless for a while. My flame of rebirth's effect on others has limits. He's been fixed up. His wounds will heal faster now. He should be able to jump around again. Former member of the Whitebeard Pirates, 1st Division Commander, Dr. Marco. So now the man has glasses. All right, he's got still the short shorts. He's still got the freaking button-up shirt, but he is a doctor now. Wow, this is Marco's magic. I'm happy for you, Tama. It's a big, horrendous-looking cat. You heard me. Say tomorrow, right? Don't jump around now. Thank you, Marco. And then he just waves. So Marco looks like he's in good health. His defeat to the Blackbeard Pirates has not like injured him from what it seems right now. Marco, my back hurts again. Marco-chan, my knee is acting up. Marco, my younger brother got bullied again. There's Nekomamushi. Pops created this place. Old man Whitebeard did. What do you mean? So of course they used to be crewmates, so of course they'd be reminiscing and stuff like that. Because the people here are poor, they cannot afford to pay the heavenly tribute to the Merijuas, to the freaking Tenryubuto, to the freaking celestial dragons, and therefore are unable to ally themselves with the world government. Most of the unallied countries in this world are unallied for that reason. Those places usually end up becoming lawless islands where pirates and human traffickers roam freely. As a result, those countries crumble, and it causes a rise in the population of unfortunate orphans. I feel like something crazy is going to happen in this chapter. Pops was one of those orphans. So that's why he wants all of his members as his sons and daughters, because he wants to make that family. Even though he left for the seas to become a pirate at a very young age, and that's why in his flashback, like right when he died, it showed like they said like Edward, like Newgate, what's your dream? When he was like super young, he had no beard, he had long blonde hair, and he was like to start a family. That was his dream. Even though he left for the seas to become a pirate at a very young age, he continued to care about this land. While hiding his identity, he spent his life continuously funneling dirty money and resources into this village. So is that why it's like a peaceful area? Although he had no family or friends here, this island was his homeland. There's no difference between clean money and dirty money in this tainted world. And then there's just somebody saying thank you. After the Summit War, we thought that the least we could do was protect what Pops treasured with our lives. Back then, Blackbeard invaded. That was the beginning of the payback war. But so wait a second, where did Blackbeard invade? We thought that the least we can do was protect what Pops treasured with our lives. Back then, Blackbeard invaded. That was the beginning of the payback war. But the one who took Pop's power for himself, Teach, was more than just an enemy. He took everything from us. So I just wanted to have a go at that ungrateful bastard. I see. So in other words, this place is like the old man's final keepsake, isn't it? That's right. Red Hair even placed his grave nearby. So that's where the grave of Whitebeard and Ace are. In this town. What's this town called? But Pops was pretty stingy, wasn't he? He always wanted all the booze and he never treated us to meals. He used all his share of the treasure we found to support this place. We all knew about it though. Okay, so, and my cat is like running around with a cap right now, which I'm about to grab. Sorry, buddy. He used all his share of the treasure we found to support this place. We all knew about it though. Oh, while we're on that topic, there's that warlord Weevil, there we go, who has proclaimed himself to be the true son of Pops. He's been attacking anybody that had any relation to Pops. So is it true then? I wouldn't know anything about an affair like that, but it looks like he's after Pops' inheritance. Even if I were to tell him that there is no inheritance, he wouldn't believe me. Both myself and this place will be probably targeted sometime soon. I see, so you can't leave then. Weevil's mother, Bakken, is a former pirate. She was active around 30 years. No, 40 years ago is more accurate. She used to be on the same ship as Pops. Well, then you'll have to stay here to protect this keepsake, right? Haha, I didn't expect you to give up so easily. Yeah, of course, Nekomamushi is not going to give up so easily. But, so we know that Kaido and Big Mom were on the same ship, and possibly their captain was Silver King Rayleigh's wife, who we saw on Subodi Archipelago. But now we're seeing that this lady, Bakken, used to be on the same ship as Whitebeard. If you're going to meet up with Straw Hat Luffy after this, then please pass on a message for me, Nekomamushi. Alright, sure. Did you say that you guys were heading to Wano? Yeah. We're in Wano. We're in Wano. I gotta make this bigger because this freaking, why is this so small? Wano. So you got carpet. This place looks insane. They're playing like a little the Japanese guitar thingy. I don't know what it's called. This lady with like a mask on that looks sick. I mean, this place just looks incredible. There's like a kind of huge tree thing that's bending like this, and there's a most likely the main tower, castle type thing, Japanese castle on the top of it, huge city underneath, tower in the background, mountains in the background. Hey, newbie, were you the ones who worked on this? Yes, boss. Was some of it unsatisfactory? What is Frankie doing there? No way, you idiot. It's a perfect wall. I'll give you praise for that, you big fool. Of course. Thank you very much. You shithead. Franosuke? Carpenter? Frankie has like a bunch of wood, a saw. Franosuke. Or Franosuke. That's how it would be pronounced. Franosuke. Now gather around, folks. It's sharp enough to cut white paper. It'll turn one piece into 2 pieces, and 2 pieces into 4 pieces, then 8 pieces, 16 pieces, 32 pieces, 64 pieces. This Wano Country is the embodiment of falling snow. You Usopp, even with the slightest touch, look, it cut me. Yeah! But stick it around, folks. If you smear the tiniest bit of this toad oil on that cut, look, just like that, all the blood is gone. Oh, croak. Usopp has a fake beard, is selling snake oil, toad oil, and he's got a toad on his head. I bought it, the toad oil. I'll take some as well. You have expert eyes. Now gather around. Gather around. Uchihachi, toad oil salesman. Good, that's right. Drop your waist more, lower your arms. You'll never be called into the Shogun's drawing room in such a short amount of time with that kind of performance. Wow. What you desire is impossible right now. You have to do it properly. So it looks like these Straw Hats are trying to sneak their way into the presence of the Shogun by having disguises. Yes, ma'am. Obi-Robi, or Orabi, geisha. Traditional in Japan, it is common to add O to the start of females' names. Listen up, everyone. Here's the... Okay, so Robin, Usopp, Zoro, Ryuga, was that the ninja's name? I can't remember his name. The samurais, the 2 samurais and the ninja. This is Wano Country. The Shogun's name is Kurozumi Orochi. He and all the government officials who serve under him have without a doubt the backing of Kaido. So, in case you guys don't know, on Wano, the way that I interpret it, Kaido is pretty much the emperor of Wano, the leader, the ruler, and the Shogun is the head of the military. Just like it was in feudal Japan, the Shogun was the head of the military, and the emperor is the emperor. So it could be pretty much the same way. Now the Shogun could be seen as like the president as well, whereas the emperor is like the divine ruler of the land. So, alright, so what the government officials of this country are oppressive, but if you lay a single hand on them, Kaido will surely hear about it. Therefore, until we've rallied enough people to our cause, and until our preparations for battle are complete, we cannot allow our identities to be exposed. First, we will assimilate with the inhabitants of this country, so please, let's complete this mission quietly. Come on, you're talking to Zoro. He's not going to be able to do this. It seems that the magistrate has finally caught the street murderer. The culprit is about to commit seppuku. Thank goodness, just this month alone, 3 people have been cut down in the street at night. How despicable. My husband was also cut down. On top of being the street murderer that is causing everyone terror and disrupting this town's peace, you're also a grave robber? It's Zoro. 23 years. They disappeared in the midst of a pirate attack. The legendary swordsman Ryuma's remains and the legendary sword Shusui, Zoro Judo Ronin. Even so, street murderer, you don't seem to be that old. Did you take it from the original thief? This beautiful sharp edge. To think that Shusui is now in my hands. There's no hilt on this knife. Gozaru. Seppuku blades are short. They don't have a hilt. It's not like it's made for battle. It's good enough for you to use. Do you know the proper way to commit seppuku? If you regard yourself as a samurai, then you will admit to your crimes and finish yourself off proudly. I will execute you before you begin to suffer. So, of course, harakiri is when you do it by yourself. Seppuku is when you have assisted. It's assisted suicide. You pretty much cut your belly open from side to side, and then as your entrails are coming out and you're dying, they cut off your head with a clean swoke so you don't suffer. Then, farewell. So he's taken off his thing. Just make sure not to cry out disgracefully. This final act is the most important duty for a samurai. There are witnesses and there is enough evidence. You will die a graceful, honorable death. Be happy that you can die by seppuku. So they're playing little music. The dude's getting ready to cut his head off. Playing. Cherry Blossom comes down. He goes, you smell like blood. You're the culprit, aren't you? He cut the dude and he cut the tower in half with a tiny little seppuku blade. He did that with a seppuku blade. The Wano Country arc opens up with trouble. I'm sorry, Kinemon. I literally just said Zoro was going to screw it up, and he already has. Chapter 909, One Piece, Wano Country. We're pretty much now done with the Big Mom arc. Reverie seems like it's ending pretty damn soon too, because we're jumping straight into the Wano arc. Holy crap. Holy crap already. Alright. That's Wano Country, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, consider what you're doing for your life and go ahead and hit that sub button. Let me know what you think is going to happen. If you think the Reverie arc is already done, or if they're going to add some more stuff, or if they're going straight into the Wano Country arc. As always, this is Periodic saying see ya.